Hello, my name is Abe, and today we're going to be taking a look at Void War. This is the demo version of the game. If you have no idea what this is, that's okay. I'll explain it to you in 3 words. Faster than light. Let's play. Oh look, it's FTL. Void War, it's been making the rounds lately. It's been on my radar for about a year or so as being basically an FTL clone. FTL, Faster Than Light, made by Subset Games. Geez, like a decade ago at this point. It's one of the best, spaceship crew management sci-fi games that I've ever played. It's one of the best roguelites. Void War is not a mod, it is a new game that just has a lot in common with it. But instead of just harping on that fact for 30 minutes or so, I'm gonna play Void War. I'm gonna experience the game the way it was meant to be played. I am going to give it a decent shot at impressing me, and then at the end, when I feel like I've gotten enough out of the game, we'll talk a little bit more about the design of the game, the inspiration of the game, what it does unique or differently, and we'll talk a little bit more at that point. Arcatraz says in chat 2 words, actually. It's FTL. Well, that's 4 words. FTL 40K. Yes, this is it's FTL-like, but Warhammer-like at the same time, with the theming and the plot and the story and the elements of it, but without being 40K, because obviously that is its own trademark. Copyright? I don't know what the difference is between the two, honestly. But you can tell from the dialogue how 40K it is. The God King has fallen. The Empire is in despair. The time is nigh for you to be our instrument for salvation. You'll be now familiarized with the basics of Void Warfare. I think I understand what's going on here. This is your ship. What a surprise. You're the commander. There's my commander. I am Exile Drusus. I have an ancient translocator. I can teleport into a target room. I would like to teleport here. We have a control interface. We have reactor, aka your ship's battery, shields, which will recharge if they get hit and will block enemy projectiles. Only some enemy projectiles, though. There are things that can go through shields. Engines, you need engines in order to FTL jump, I'm assuming. Life support system, launch bay. We can launch assault sleds at the enemy craft, so kind of like a teleporter, but not really a teleporter. Load crew, unload crew, recall crew, launch assault sled. We have storm cannon, number of shots 2, charge time 12, projectile speed 900, hull damage 1, small chance of fire, inflicts minor crew damage. It's a burst laser Mark 1. Mark 2, I think, does 3 shots, so. Weapons bay is not powered. Let's power up the weapons bay, let's power up the engines, send my crew member into the, oh, not right now. So there's the reactor. The more power a system draws, the more effective it becomes. Yes, like. Engines go from 0 evasion to 5 evasion to 10% evasion, etc., etc. We also do need a pilot. The piloting room is, well, that's sensors, so scanners. We have door control. Open all doors, close all doors. You can, in fact, I can't do it now, but you can, in fact, vent your ship. I find it very amusing that I can't interact with the stuff happening here, but I can, in fact, vent my entire ship. What if we just vent our entire ship and then die? Will we get a game over? I like the particle effects of the air leaving the ship. I just want to know. I just want to know. You died. All right, well, we gotta actually do the tutorial, I suppose. Send him into the shield room, continue, continue, continue. These are the ship's subsystems. We have door control. Hover over each of the enemy ship's systems to proceed. There's our hull strength in the top left corner. A pair of Imperial enforcers have joined your crew. They do 3 damage melee, I believe. They have fire resistance of 90% and equipment slots. So I guess crew is gonna be a bit more of an important element of the game. You have command mode, which is spacebar. I like the ability to pause. With the inclusion of this bright bar at the bottom, you know exactly if you are paused or not. They're not gonna let me open the doors, by the way. I have to send the crew in, so. We're gonna send them in, they're gonna put out the fire. Normally you would just open the doors, but. Yes, send multiple crew members. Captain Shadowfire, welcome. The music is setting the mood nicely. The music is very ambient right now, yes. Very dark, mysterious. Arcatraz says it's like FTL got run through this Command and Conquer red alert interface. Ars 0210, welcome. This game out? No, this is the demo. Game is still... Is Void War an early access, or is it just a demo? It is just a demo, planned release Q2 2025. All right. Move the commander to the command throne. Does he also poop in there? All right, we have a level 2 command throne. Send our commander in there. Commander. Notice how you automatically manned the command throne. And we'll have you on shields. We'll have you on engines. I assume that's shields. Power up the engines, power up the weapons. Engines destroyed. Oh no, we gotta fix it. And there is a, yeah, I didn't even see the icons. I thought to myself, there's gotta be a save and return station button. There's a save and return station button. F1, F2, how do I? 2? I don't know if there's a hotkey for individual crew members. It looks like maybe there isn't, but that's okay. Save stations. Now that your engines are powered, you are ready to engage your spaceship drive. As the commander, you must be present to engage the subspace drive. Let's warp. Even the text is very like 40K-esque, isn't it? Can we have an immortal god emperor man the throne? Your crew member looks like Alanius. You're right, he does kind of look like Alanius, doesn't he? This is the star map. Unvisited, unvisited. Imperial sector. You just grab and hold the pan. There's a shipyard, a merchant, a shaman. I don't know, is that like a classification of crew members in the 40K style? And a shrine, a nexus of influence. There's the Stargate where we have to leave. And let's go here, because it doesn't matter. Home, yes, click. You know, I like the visual aesthetic of having like a cool warp hole open up around your ship, but then it just immediately transitions into the next encounter, which is a little bit silly. Like, I want to come out of hyperspace. I want to see that half of the animation play out. The galaxy is filled with hostiles. These servo husks have gone rogue and are threatening to destroy your ship. Fortunately, their weapons do not have the strength to penetrate your shields. All right, command mode, weapon. They really want me to shoot there, so I will. Oh, it's Q, not W, I see. Is auto-fire? Yeah, auto-fire on, please. Auto-fire on, go. No, don't go on the piloting, go on the freaking shields. Where's it? Oh, that is the shields, okay. The 2 shots from your cannon cannot penetrate the ship's shields, indicated up here by the purple bubbles. They only have 3 or 4 HP though on their ship. They also can evade 15% of the time. Your ship is equipped with a launch bay. Crew will be delivered via the launch sled. Okay. Let's stop auto-firing then. Let us send people into the launch sled. Crew loaded? They just get sucked into a hole. And they get shown up by skulls. Okay. Click the launch button. Target the shield room. I'd rather go engine room, honestly. Okay, we're going shield room. Ah! There they go! Alright. And my people that do 3 melee damage versus the people that do 1 melee damage is easy. Your crew has killed an enemy and damaged the enemy shield systems. Notice the enemy shields are orange. Your crew will instantly damage an enemy system anytime they kill a non-temporary enemy crew in the same room. This is a great way to quickly deal damage to enemy systems. So, I actually like that. One of the problems in FTL is that if enemies have like a clone bay or a med bay, it can be really hard to damage systems. But if you get a kill, you auto do damage. So you can progress the fight just by killing crew members even if they have a med bay. Well, not if they have a med bay, but if they have a clone bay. Okay. Your boarding actions have degraded the enemy's defenses. Recall crew. As the tutorial, I have no option but to do it. The damage shield system, they only have 1 bar of shields. Now your cannons will be able to punch through and damage their hull. Continue firing until they are destroyed. Now, I would love to not, I would love to actually take out the crew and salvage the ship, but that is not something that we can do. Our crew members are also damaged, but there is no med bay aboard the ship, it looks like. Sorry, Q. Their ship is very wounded. You can tell via the purple particle effects happening. He's just, ah! That's very Space Pirates and Zombie-esque, isn't it? Just watching the people kind of float off into space. Servo husk, calling Commander Shepard. Shepard, we've got husks, Shepard. We get a repair drone, a bolt cannon, and scrap metal. We have a storm cannon and a bolt cannon, which we'll equip, and a repair drone. It's a consumable drone. Seals all breaches and repairs 2 system damage in a target room. Type tool. Charge time instant, cooldown 10 seconds, projectile speed 300. Crew equipment can only be equipped in slots that match their type. Since it's a tool, it must be equipped in a tool slot. Air drone. Put it in the appropriate slot. What slot? There is no weapon slot? Oh, it's on the commander. He has a tool slot. What a tool. Close the loadout panel by clicking anywhere outside of the interface. Note the total power capacity of your weapon system is not enough to power up your weapons. Your weapon system has a capacity of 2 bars. Your weapon has 3. We have to upgrade the weapon system. Understood. There you go. Upgrade. And we can put on a bolt cannon. It's a 1-shot weapon. But it's a hull breach weapon, so it's a hull weapon. Well, it's a hull weapon that doesn't do any more damage to hull. It just has the breach chance of a hull laser. Okay. Arcatraz says music is like the ambient doom music turned down. Kind of miss the peppy, optimistic tunes. You mean the from FTL or something? Username welcome has knockoff FTL. We're learning. Can't have bolt guns, so you get bolt cannons. Oh yeah! Bolt gun is a proprietary weapon developed by Wizards of the Coast. Now, who owns 40K? Who owns 40K? Games Workshop. Bolt gun is a trademark of Games Workshop Group PLC. There you go. Life support system is destroyed. Could you not? So we have a repair drone. It's a consumable. He just throws it. And translocator has been enabled. You can use it to board enemy ships, escape from a difficult situation, or simply to get around your ship faster. Try it. What? Concludes your training. Press the warp button to continue on your journey. Now, that is a That is a consumable, right? I have none of them anymore? I have none of them anymore. Okay. It said it has a cooldown, but I guess that's if you have more than one of them, you'd have a cooldown on it. So, you know. We have 89 scrap. First things first. There you go. Upgrade the shield so we can, you know, live a little bit longer. Imperial Shrine. I want to see what this is. Or the other demos asks username. The only one we've played today is Rainbreaker, which is a short version of Hades with excellent art, color, and design. I actually really loved it. It's $9 as well. You arrive at an old Imperial shrine. Its structure is worn, but its solemn presence commands respect. Can I, like, get a better font? If you're running at a pixel-perfect resolution, turning this off for a sharper image. Well, I want, like... The font just looks hideous. Whatever. Pledge yourself to the Imperial cults. All crew restored, more hull integrity, so we gotta repair. And Imperial Shrine activated. A radiant war floods your veins like the embrace of the sun itself. Ah, empirical religion. Only one shrine can be active at a time. Imperial citizen units appear more frequently in rewards and merchants. Okay, yeah, I don't know. We don't have a med bay, so... I guess we just need to go find a med bay, probably. Mechanic. We'll do fighting. Deliver life-saving medicine to a distant Hab colony. Now, do you think this will be a trap or not? It'll probably be a trap, let's be honest. The quest is there, which means we have to go down to access it. Imperial convoy comes into view. The ships within the convoy hastily engage their subspace drives, preparing to jump out, all except for one lone vessel with pilots to confront your ship. They didn't say anything. What is this? So we have husks. They do a machine slave. Imperial recruit. He's the commander. And then, like, they've got a... Is this cargo? Maybe that represents cargo? Storage vaults. Move crew here to extract contents. Or we can just, like, kill them. So do they have weapons? They have one power in their weapons, so whatever their weapon is, it's probably not that impressive. I don't know what their weapon is. I don't, what are my weapons? I see, is this one of my weapons here in the top of my ship? I think this is a weapon right here on the left middle. I think that's a cannon of some sort. So we will load crew. Right, I didn't power it up. Load crew. And we'll launch into, let's say, engine room. Weapon got highlighted when you... Ah! Yeah, the rest of the ship went gray, so the weapon is this little gray brick on the left. I don't know what it is, but... Okay. It looked like a beam. It looked like a beam weapon. Could you... Okay, kill him. Kill him. There you go. The enemy crew has been killed. You search through the remains and find a few useful items. And you get the vaults. Okay. Recall crew. See, they just teleport back. Do we not have like a teleporter that will rest 15% upon warp? Like, do we not have a teleporter that just like teleports us aboard their ship or something? Okay. I guess. Let's keep them in this room too, so we can just immediately launch them aboard the enemy ship. I was completely expecting that you wouldn't get the vault if you didn't manually get it, says Connie. Well, if this is anything like FTL, your crew don't automatically come back at the end of a fight, so we would have time to go pick it up. A chromic warship. Awaken your steel, do not disappoint me. Their ship is on fire. Reduce enemy DPS by 1, moves fast, berserker. Husk. All right, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna power up the weapons and shoot them. They also have very low hull integrity, well, relatively low, a beam cannon, and they have something on the back of their ship. Energy beam. Oh, this is the weapon. This is not the weapon on the left, this is the weapon on the back. Energy beam 1, charge time 11. Does not affect shields. Where's my guns? Can I mouse over my guns? I don't know. Anyways, we're just gonna let them walk aboard their ship and then we're gonna shoot their crew. Because why not? I want this berserker dead. Yeah, they can't do anything to me. So berserker needs to die. I don't know why. Oh. Grants visibility into the rooms on your ship, achieving an equal or higher sensor strength than the enemy sensor strength grants visibility. Ah, it's like counter ECM or something. All right, we hit their crew. So now we are going to launch and, all right, load crew, launch. That's an unnecessary distinction. Just why load the crew? Just have a launch and recall button, and then it just automatically loads them when you send them out. Like, what's the point? What's interesting is that you can only put your crew in specific rooms. I want to put them here. And then we're going to teleport our dude aboard their ship. And then we're going to have a big combat. Hey, are you going to come fight me? Hey. 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 Come here! I don't want to break your ship. Thank you. We have metal. Recall it's not R. Oh, there's not even a hotkey for it. That's annoying. Everyone go back to your rooms, except for you two. You come here. Drag select makes this little tiny red rectangle appear. It's 1 pixel wide. It's got to be thicker. It's got to be like 10 pixels wide. Like, I can't see it when I'm doing mouse selections. Quest is there. We'll go here. I should also spend my scrap, but destroyed transport vessel, 86 scrap. I forgot how it is playing on easy mode. Weapons bay, life support, oxygen refill rate, engine evasion, shields, command throne, door control, sensors, and reactor. I guess give me sensors, doors, life support, engines. Well, you know what? There's a shipyard actually coming up literally immediately. Let's wait and just come here first. Chris, welcome. Got the wrong game listed there, buddy. Should call it FTL. I know, ha ha ha, we get it. Scavenge munitions, construct a machine slave. There are missiles. We have no bombs. I'd rather have a new dude. We get a husk. I've made a husk. 15 HP. 3 damage. Very weak unit. Oh, we should have definitely boarded them with the fire because we have fire resistance. That's okay. So you're going to be on engines from now on. Welcome aboard. Let's do the upgrading that I wanted to do, and then we will still have 100 points. we will jump ahead and see what the quest is. Could be combat, that's why I wanted the shield. I don't have enough scrap to pay him back. You arrive at the delivery destination. You're intercepted. They ask if you have any cargo to declare before they inspect your ship. Declare the medication in your cargo. Yes. We've become aware of cases where death cultists have been approaching passing starship to spread their blight under the disguise of delivering medication. Submit your cargo. Sure. You've done right to yield. Its destruction represents the saving of nearly 800 million souls. We cannot trust you. A death cult mutagenic agent. Well, what if I just want to kill him and just make my way through? Oh, probably won't let you do that. That's okay. I wasn't here for the other jokes. I get to make mine. Make your jokes, man. Like really, really similar? Oh, I mean, yes. We're going to talk more about that later. I wonder if it's FTL code. No, because that would probably get them into problems of copyright legality, but we'll talk about that later. Imperial ship under attack by a raider vessel. Attack the raider vessel. We are an Imperial, I think. There are husks, Corsair, husk. We will load, launch. Can only launch aboard tiny ass rooms. Let's go into the engine room immediately. And while they're occupied, we'll board them. We have the advantage because our crew are just so much better than theirs. And they're dead. They really don't like engaging with you when there's only one person left alive. They'd prefer to hide, I guess, which is interesting. 8 munitions and 1 ferroplast vest and scrap. 10 HP. I'd rather have the 8 bullets, my dude. We also get a Hellfire Blade. Now that the raider ship has been dealt with, you hasten to contact the Imperial ship. The commander does not respond to you, although the vessel ejects a supply crate. Grants fire immunity to nearby friendly crew on a kill, while on the enemy ship creates a fire on kill. Okay. So, hold on. First of all, recall crew, because there is equipment in this game, so we'll put the fire sword on our commander. Commander. There you go. We can take it off, right? Yes, we can. Okay, so we have big DPS. When we get a kill, we create fire and we get fire immunity on everyone. Sounds good. Return to rooms. You know, I hate to say it, but I think this husk is going to be the thing that is actually piloting the ship. Or does it have to be the commander? No, it can be anyone. Husk is now the commander. They rested. You drop in the next jump point and are confronted by a pirate vessel. Their ship appears to be loaded with cargo collected from their former victims. I guess we're gonna be fighting them. Now, do our crew have skills? I don't think they have skills. There's no reason to like farm crew training, which is interesting. Let's load crew, send them over. Oh, this is gonna be a very easy combat. If we create fire, we gotta be a little bit careful because by creating fire, we could, in fact, damage the enemy ship. And if we damage the enemy ship, then 36 scrap metal. Come here! If we damage the enemy ship, we could break the ship and destroy it and kill our crew. So we gotta be careful. But everyone can come back. Go back to your rooms. 84 scrap. You know, I would love to get some more reactor. At this point, like, I apologize for having not actually talked about the game at all. I'm literally just playing FTL at this point. There's a couple of things that I find interesting and good. But really, I've already slipped into the mindset of, well, we gotta kill the crew and get the loot. Mud, welcome. Can I be the pilot? You arrive in system and immediately find yourself in the middle of a massive Corsair fleet action. They are performing a raid on the Imperial starship manufacturing complex. Definitely defend the Imperials, because that's who we are, I think. Corsair and Corsair. These guys are so weak. Just freaking murder them. Except they just run away. One dude runs away every damn time. Hey, come here, put out the fire. He didn't put out the fire, he just ran away. Yo, come here. We get bombs. Crew recalled. Attack one of the larger Corsair vessels or the smaller one. What larger one? Again, there's only 2 people aboard the ship. All right. Oh, it was actually on cooldown. And you can come aboard. When we have so many more crew members who are so much more highly leveled than the enemies, it's not even fair. Recall crew. Oh, there's even a button for it on the UI. Handy. Okay. It's 100% not a Warhammer 40k mod for FTL, so don't even say it says Cyberstead. It's already been said 8 times. Okay. Warp. 147 scrap. It's not really anything to upgrade right now. Evasion, maybe, but we haven't had the need. I wish there was more healing. That would be kind of handy. Oh, the launch bay can have a higher capacity. Probably you have to send people in. Okay, so instead of having a 4-room teleporter, you send people in, load them, send more people in, load them. Understood. Oh, the fire is spreading, man. Let's warp out before we have to see him die. Nothing. Fair. There is jump fuel. We have... Is there jump fuel? There might not be any jump fuel. Approach the Stargate. Ah. Neutral war zone exclusion zone. Violent subspace rifts. The forces of Ariok blood cult or the Imperial Shrine worlds. How can I not go to the exclusion zone? Subspace rifts? Hell yeah. You arrive at the outskirts of an exclusion zone, a region of space demarcated by Imperial astrogation authorities as areas containing anomalies of magnitudes greater than Class 6. It's just words. Words. The path ahead is long and treacherous, but those who come ready may find great rewards. Shrine of Rage. Merchant weapons dealer. More guns is what I want. Shipyard, merchant, shipyard shaman. Crew contracts, psychomancy, consumables. I don't know what that means, but we want to go to the merchant, I think. Words, the true multiverse way. Even multiverse, though, kept the original FTL aesthetic of describing things. This is like hazards of class 6 or above. It's just like, you know, just say there's subspace anomalies here, be careful. I get it, I've watched sci-fi content before, I get it. Ignards, welcome. Hands off that, I was here first. You turn your attention back to the shipyard. The facilities within are in a state of severe decay. You manage to find some scrap. Okay. And then nothing. Ah. Ignards! Hello, and thank you very much for the resubscription. Ka. It's a possessed vessel. Ghosts! Intruders detected. Bloat might. Damage system on death. Spawn gas on death. Immune to poison. Immune to suffocation. Demonic. Hungerer. Oh, demons. Kills grant +1 damage for the duration of the encounter. We have demons aboard our ship now. How interesting. All right, you're gonna teleport yourself here. These people will fight off this guy in this room. The ship has corpses, I guess? And 2 weapons, a thunder cannon and a graviton cannon. Slows all crew in the target room. I don't think they have anything that penetrates shields, so we should be easily able to withstand the assault. Because there is no oxygen aboard the ship, we're probably gonna have to just destroy it. There's also no crew, I don't think. Connie says a Nurgle analog. I don't know the differences of the 40K nonsense. Okay, get out of the room. And get out of the room. So, there's just like, I don't know, bone scrap? Wait, what is the heart? The demon heart controls the ship's maneuvering and regenerates damaged systems. Maybe if we destroy the demon heart, we can salvage the ship, potentially? Let's see. And if we breach it, I wonder if the breach would, right, QW. I wonder if the breach would also mean it can't be repaired. I like the visual effect of it, though. That's kind of nice. The demon heart! It does repair very quickly. So we need multiple shots to land here. Which we're not getting. Their dodge chance is only 20% though. But we got time. Let's actually just have our crew man. He's the chaos god with bloated pestilent minions. Well, these are demons. Are they really pestilent? There you go, 2 shots. 1 more shot will destroy the demon heart. The heart of the demon. Miss. This is not a 20% chance of dodging. What is going on? Small chance of a fire, medium chance of a fire. Maybe we just suck at shooting. You suck, Ulkir. All right, well, we're definitely not gonna be able to take out the demon heart of this ship. Maybe a future ship. Ideally, we'll go get a new gun, and then we'll just have more guns aboard as well. We can get a fire suit, immunity to fire, or a gun, ion weapon, required power 2, charge time 20 seconds. I mean, I'm gonna take it, just because it is another way of... Yeah, there's no crew abilities. Just because it is another way... Active missile templates? Sorry, there's another way of punching through enemy shields. So we'll get the power for it. And heavy disruptor is up. So now we can kill those types of ships. Oh, look for weapon slots, says Arcatraz. Don't freaking say it. A damaged chromic interceptor drifts from amongst the rift storms. Attack. Kill. The voice coming through the comms is barely a soft croak. There's an ominous aura about it. Escape into a rift storm, assist them, or attack. I mean, attack. You move to engage the vessels. Skeletons! Demonic skeletons and ghouls! And Born! I love it. I love the picture as well. It's like straight out of a late 90s, you know, ARPG game like Diablo or something. It's just like a skeleton. He's just a skull. How does he exist in this world? I guess magic. We're in a magic universe. Are they gonna board me? Do they have a border? They have the command throne. They do not have a border. Here's the thing though. I'm just gonna teleport aboard their ship because it's just a bunch of skeletons. So let us launch, load, launch, go into the, doesn't matter, go into the shield room. You're gonna teleport aboard their ship because you rock. Commander v Commander. And dudes versus skeletons. May revive as a torso. That is pretty funny. May revive as a torso. Can the skeletons revive? Nope. They're just immune to everything. Immune to poison. Moves very slow, cannot man systems. Door break speed low. May revive as a torso. Is he a torso? Are you a torso? Was he a torso? I want to see someone revive as a torso. He did! He's a crawler! May revive as a disembodied head! Alright, fantastic. The enemy crew has been killed. What a strange game. Wolf Hyper, welcome! Long time no see, how have you been? FTL type game, this is Void War Demo. Yes, type in quotes, says Arcatraz. It's a rift storm. Eventually the storm subsides and your ship comes to a stop. There's a hull of a gigantic spacecraft. Investigate. There's nothing, okay. How have you been? I have been all right myself. Sensors detect a death cult pursuing a raider. They seem to be making a particular effort to avoid entering the nearby rift storms. I'm gonna attack the cultists because they're death cultists. I don't like death cultists. Rift storms erupt around it, wreathing it in roiling tendrils. You hear a deep guttural laughter echo throughout your ship. Yeah, it's a trap. I don't care. I'm gonna kill them anyways. We got rot spawn. Suffocation weakness. 5 HP. We're gonna suffocate them out. Wolf Hyper, thank you very much for the gift sub. Kaka. W40K type in quotes too, yeah. We're fighting literal skeletons and zombies right now. Okay, open the door, get on the floor. We have Death Cultist. He's a psyker. He can cast a projectile that slows all crew. We have Husk, 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 and Husk. I think it is time for us to board the enemy ship and find a nice big room. We're not gonna find a nice big room. Ah, we can, right there. And then you board as well. Still takes him a long time to die from suffocation, but it worked. What happened on death? Hold on. The raider vessel slows and hails you. I thought nothing could be worse than them Imperial hunter killers, but I was wrong. Thank you for saving us. You're not gonna give me anything? What is, he's poisoned for 0? I don't know, get out of the poison room maybe? Hold on, close all doors. How did they die and create poison in the wrong room? What happened there? Can I, you know what? You probably have to vent the poison. Okay, close all doors. Put some more O2 in the ship. Return to stations. All right. What did they have? Engine, weapon base, sensors, door control, life support. I'm looking for like, oh, these are just the icons for the weapons that exist on the side of the ship. I understand. How much money do I have? 153. Have a good evening, Wolf Hyper. Within moments, you receive a communication request from a nearby starship. It's a merchant. Talk, trade, attack, leave. Let's talk. I have seen the death of 1,000 suns. Yeah, okay. What do you have on your ship? Weapons are cheap. Good lord. The Putrefactor 2. Repair drone. You know, I like it as a good fallback. I understand it now. Oh, I need to really quickly repair the ship, otherwise I'm dead. What? Pop it out. Teleport self and nearby allied crew to the target room. Shield an area against a hostile projectile. Munitions, so the bullets. Repair, which we don't need. Repair maximum, which we don't need. We can get a Hull Reaper system. Fires a beam that damages enemy hull and has a chance to restore your own by an equal amount. Consumes 1 unit of munitions to fire it. Activate to heal all friendly crew in the room. Recharges every jump. It seems like what they're going for is more of a crew health management. You don't have unlimited HP. Even this doesn't have unlimited HP. You can only use it every once in a while. Fires a psychic blast that stuns enemy crew, ignores shields, can target your own ship. We get the Putrefactor. It does hull damage and creates toxic gas. Fires 2 shots. The Flare Cannon. 1 power, 2 shots. That is real nice. And the Bolt Cannon. 1 power, 1 shot. Okay, I like 1 shot ion damage, 20 seconds. If ion damage is still 5 seconds, I think we sell the Disruptor, buy Flare Cannon and Bolt Cannon. Now we have fast firing weapons, 13 seconds, we have 6 shots. It's pretty good. We don't need missiles. I will buy consumable repair, just so we have it. And then let's buy a system. Make their ship stinky. Fire a beam that damages enemy hull and has a chance to restore your own by an equal amount. Consumes 1 unit of munitions to fire. Yeah, let's take a sick weapon. So if we can't board the enemy ship, we can still kill them. Ah, we can even choose where it goes. I will put this one. Wish I could see my doors, but I can't see my doors. Put it here. That's kind of nice. I like being able to pick and choose where things go. That's kind of cool. Are we good? We are good. How do I close this? It is 1 power for 2 shots, but I don't care. How many things can we have aboard the ship? 3 more. We can have 3 more devices. Rooms. Oh, you can close and reopen the shop. Technology! It does exist. Dark matter prism. Sugar, water. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy that. And then we're going to we're gonna put it on my commander. This is his get out of jail free card. And my husk is gonna take the repair in case we need it. There you go. Then 37 scrap. We have a lot of guns. Can actually still equip everything. Beautiful. No. Why have the target button and the gun when you can just click on the gun? We're going to swap these around. Creates a guaranteed hull breach on the flare cannon. How nice. We'll actually do it like this. You're the most important weapon. Okay. Well, you don't do any hull damage either. That's actually really nice. Okay. QWER is set. The Hull Reaper Beam has a long cooldown, but is kind of cool. It's something. It uses munitions to fire, but we have a lot. Let's go. Let's move on. You arrive in orbit around a barren desert moon. Also, Stormworm resubscribed. Hello. There goes a nice, neat, even number. Gaga! An 18-month streak. Thank you. Death by 1,000 cuts. The Slay the Spire reference? You know, that is a reference to, like, other things, right? Investigate the structures. The moon's surface, geometric tunnels clustered around the South Pole. You get a black prism. A techno-cult vessel approaches. They explain that the prism is dangerous and demand you hand it over. Sure. It's too dangerous. It must be destroyed. The first ship was destroyed. Okay. Techno-cultists. Husk, 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 husk. And ETA. Poison resistance, suffocation resistance, a missile projectile that prevents the target system from being repaired for 20 seconds? How dare you? Let's board your ship and kill your crew from the inside out. Why can't I not just board the weapons room? I just want to board the weapons room. Unfortunately, my crew are kind of locked into this room because they have door systems, but, you know, my commander will be just fine. This is kind of his job. He is an overpowered unit. The fire is spreading. So we are going to try to make our way. Look at him, just smash that door. Smash that door! We're gonna try to get ourselves in. Oh, you know, I can just teleport into that freaking room and kill that dude. Look at that. We get a bomb. 2 more techno-cult ships tear out of subspace and speed towards you. 2 of them seem to notice each other and begin firing at one another. Quickly, give me the prism to me before the others arrive. Should we keep it now? They seem to really want this weird techno prism. Let's keep it. You're a greater fool than I have anticipated. Okay. Crap. Return. Where is it? Do I have it? Do I have this weird prism? Nope. All right, that was an event that I think we just had to follow. It's okay. You foolish fool! I'm a foolish fool. You arrive at the devastating planet. Imperial flotilla is holding orbit high over the smoking ruins of the surface colonies. Quickly loot and leave or investigate. Sure, loot and leave. Hungering reagents. Summon a hungerer. 8 munitions and a repair drone. Sure. They hunger. Possess scout. Oh, we can kill the heart this time around. There's also a hound aboard my ship. A dog. Close the damn doors. Close the damn door! Won't somebody close that damn door? Any, best of the worst fans out there? There's actually a skeleton aboard the enemy ship. We gotta kill him first. So, on ERW. Wow, okay, so he has an incredible amount of HP, I'm realizing. That's the problem there. Okay, so we need to kill that crew member. We do a lot of damage. You know what? We'll send him aboard the enemy ship to kill him, and then we'll have him retreat. So he can launch here. We'll kill the skeleton, and then he can teleport back, and then we can destroy the heart. There you go. Turn to stations. So it's breached and destroyed, but it still repairs itself. Okay, so you cannot, in fact, loot these ships. You have to destroy them. All right, you know what? I don't like it, but I accept it. I accept it as just being part of the game. Makes the breach weapon a little bit less effective. Missile template. Saber missile. Number of shots 1. Charge time 18. Hull damage per shot 2. Munition cost 1. Ignore shield. Inflicts minor crew damage. No missile bay. Okay. So we need to find a missile bay before we can use missiles. Understood. Yeah, I know. Should I summon a hungerer or board my own ship? You know what? Let's see. What happens if I summon a hungerer? Hey. Hey, dude. Unstable. Oh, he's a temporary minion who cannot be controlled. Immune to suffocation, immune to poison. Grants +1 DPS for the encounter. Expires between jumps. Cannot man, repair, extinguish, or sabotage. Where do you think you're going? Thogatha. Thogogtha is their name. Okay, Thogogtha, if that is your real name. Equip that again. All right. Warp me out. Warp me, baby, one more time. He's dead. Made James, or sorry, James, I was gonna say James Cameron. Made Cameron Mitchell proud with that door closing you did. At least they did something new with this game, says Connie. Drifting hulk of a large spaceship, it looks like it's been battered for decades. A strange glow emanates from the hull. 51 scrap. Thank you. Also, maybe like a scrap pod or something, but I don't really care about that. And we also didn't get the opportunity to do anything with it at all. Moments like these can seem almost peaceful. There's nothing. There's a pirate, and we can kill the pirate. Love it. Hulk. Sorry, Husk. Corsair and Husk. Load. Launch. I guess there's more of a reason for me to just have my captain go into their cockpit, because we gotta kill him eventually. There you go. Metal and munitions. Go back to your rooms. Warp. Still no giant demon spiders. Man, I hope there are giant demon spiders. Mechanic, systems, modules, and ship armaments. You know what? Yeah, let's go to the shop. We have 199 scrap. Things seem cheap. Now we could attack him. Oh. Husk, mechanic. Death Knight. Immune to poison, he's a death cultist psyker. Creates toxic gas in the room he's in. Yeah, we're gonna trade on you. Talk? Trade. Grave Beam. Does not damage systems, does not affect shields, does hull damage. Spawns ghouls in the room's hit. This accursed beam armament is prized by the Death Cult as a herald of Gorgoth's favor. Storm Cannon. 2 power, 2 shots. Thunder Cannon. 1 power, 1 shot, does 2 damage. Auto Surgeon. Terror Amplifier, fires a psychic blast that stuns enemy crew. And Graviton Field Generator. Slows all crew on the enemy ship. And we get modules. What is modules are augmentations. Gotcha. Assault sleds fired deal 15 to 50 damage. War cultists get 10 health. Friendly machine slaves repair faster. Definitely take the thing that makes my launch bay wreck. And then, slow all crew? We can make it probably slow the crew a ton. Sure. We'll get the crew slow thing, and we'll put it here. Because why not? Thank you for your work. Oh, it's got a duration. It's kind of hoping it would be like just a passive thing, kind of, instead of an active, but sure, it's got a duration. That's okay. Let's get some power. I have not been paying attention to like my shields, my engines. I guess part of the reason is a UI color thing. We're not going to talk FTL, although FTL does a very good job of this. We're going to talk about this game. Everything being the same color means that nothing stands out. The only things that stand out are the red health bars. Everything else, I kind of just glance over because it's all the same. This red square is even not that easy to see, so it doesn't stand out. Having more color on the power bars would make it a little bit easier for me to see where the power is at a quick glance. Otherwise, I have to actually pay a little bit more attention. Not that that's a bad thing or anything, it's just something that I've noticed. Haven't been threatened either. I mean, we are, on this run, probably playing on an easy mode, or I have a lot of experience in FTL. Hungerer? Not a hungerer! Are you immune to suffocation damage? Yeah. All right, these dudes will kill them. You're gonna go into the teleport room. There's a skeleton aboard the enemy ship. I'm gonna go get that vaults, and we'll do it using our commander. He can just go pick it up and then teleport back. We got it, 63 scrap, and then he can just translocate back. And the hunger is dead, and everyone goes back to your rooms, and their ship fired. Like, in FTL, all of the weapons, they have indicators indicating their charge level. I think that would go a long way also to help me more easily see the relative danger of the ship by being able to identify the weapons aboard the ship. I know that there's icons here, but you know, more bars, like more red bars on a laser means that it fires more shots. I can look at it at a glance instead of having to mouse over all this stuff. You know, it's hard to tell things apart because the enemy ship is all just kind of like one solid color. My ship is all this one solid color. It's all just gray. It's interesting. QERW. Now, I guess shooting the heart doesn't matter because it's a permanent thing that I can't actually take out, so. Like, I wish I could destroy the heart and then loot the ship, but this is just, I guess, a ship that you can't loot. Interestingly enough. Kill that skeleton. There he goes, poor Skelly. Good. What is this? A little baby? A fleshling! Oh, good. We also have Tendril and another fleshling. Immunity to suffocation, attack slow the enemy crew, tiny, moves fast. Lovely. All right, you kill him. You kill him. Fleshlings. Wait, can I just launch the assault sled with no one in it? Oh, I should. Let me launch the assault sled and just do damage to enemy crew. I'm realizing now, by the way, where it says enemy health, when I hit them with a crew member, they do 3 damage or 6 damage. When I hit him with a weapon, it just does 1 damage. So it's really hard to kill enemy crew by using your weapons. Sorry, intruder? Does he have a gun? Fleshling has a gun. Look at that smile. Who couldn't love that little fella? What do they have? They have a thunder cannon, 2 shots, Energy beam. Charge time 2? No, 11. Doesn't affect shield. I mean, they literally can't hurt me, so let's just wipe them. Thankfully, he doesn't light a fire aboard my ship. Now they're just throwing SCPs at you. They're throwing, like, every... like, monster enemy at me. I'm surprised we're not fighting, like, the Thing or the Blob. Beware of the Blob. Dun 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 dun. There's nothing to loot, right? Yeah. Chaos works in mysterious ways. We gave the baby a gun. Is this a lot of scrap that we're picking up? I don't know. There's a Stargate. Should we upgrade? Seems pretty early for another bar of shields, but what else are we gonna do? Hull Reaper has shield piercing. Seems incredible for repairing. Good God. I haven't even used Graviton Field Beam. Let's get, I don't know, let's get some more dodge chance, I guess. You approach the Stargate. Oh. The Infernal Sea. Large regions of space swallowed whole by subspace rifts. Scattered vassal colonies of the Empire. I'm definitely going Skull. Long and treacherous. Understood, Commander. Weapons dealer. Ship armaments, equipment modules, ordnance expert, missile bays. We should play around with that because we haven't used any missile systems because we don't have missile systems, so. We'll go up there and check out the missile expert. He's an expert on experts. Imperial vessel firing on a nearby space colony. Life pods stream from the colony in all directions. You hear an open broadcast. Attention, citizens of colony. Heretic activity has been detected within your ranks, and by the command of the solar hegemon, your lives are now forfeit. I mean, definitely attack the space colony. All hail the Empire! Are we Imperial? We are Imperials, right? Imperial Shrine activated. You know what? We're Imperials. Attack the space colony. We get a power glaive. +1 DPS, +2 DPS in medium rooms. Lend your fire to the Imperial ship. Thank God for weapons. There you go. Medium rooms, Imperial citizen. Good job, citizen. A blood cult ship under attack by the Imperial patrol vessel. Hull Reaper attack the Imperial ship. No! We are... I wanna attack the cultists. I guess we'll attack the Imperial ship. We get a plasma projector. Attacks damage all nearby enemies. Okay, well, our crew just get more, you know, more powerful and more powerful. Kind of like the idea of having weapons for the crew and items you can give them. Outposts, something, 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 ionic bursts, investigate. But the storms bring in enough to keep us going. Storm Cannon 2. Fusillade, Auto Disruptor, Siege Bombard, Auto Surgeon, Shield Charger. Death Cult units, each lance shot you fire fully charges one random uncharged weapon. What is a lance? Is that a beam? I don't know. All friendly crew explode on death. I'd rather not. So we're the rebels then. No, I misclicked. 2 power for 3 shots. Storm Cannon. That seems like a good weapon. 2 power for 3 shots. But it has spread. Oh, it's a flak cannon. Okay. Auto disruptor, charge time, number of shots, ion damage, required power 3. Okay, it's an Ion Blast Mark II. I mean, I think we'll buy an upgraded weapon. 2221. This is 7 weapon power, which is not bad. Like bolt gun, we can probably get rid of. Buy the storm cannon. Buy this. Sell this. Sell this. Equip this. Equip this. Yeah, I like it. Bombard's enemy ship with artillery consumes 3 units of munitions to deploy the siege bombard. Massively boost shield recharge rate when activated. I mean, we'll save our money because we want to get a missile system, I think, and now I want to upgrade my weapons, so we will upgrade our weapons a little more. And then we will have Storm 1, Storm 2, and Ion Pulse. I don't want to be here for that. Get out. A techno-cult ship emerges and starts blasting. What do you got? Flux Priest. Increases power. Ogetso-4. Pair speed up. Husk. Oh, look, we're just gonna board them anyways. And damage their crew in the process. And our crew members are incredibly powerful. There's like a flame cannon happening in there now. They have doors? They do have doors. Could take out their doors real quick. There you go. And then you guys can go in there and you can just kind of hang out over here. We get a husk and a missile template. Rift bomb. Ignore shields. Creates a subspace breach. Huh? Definitely. I mean, absolutely definitely. I want a subspace breach weapon. We can't equip it yet, but that's okay. Okay, hold on. Loadout. You go there. I wish I could click and drag in the UI. I don't think I can, unfortunately. Let's do it like this. All right. Much better. You arrive in system and immediately find yourself in the middle of a massive Imperial battle. Join the fight or request Imperial assistance. Sure. They escort me out of battle and give me 82 scrap. Your escort falls victim to a long-range fire from their enemy cultists. They persevere in their duty. The last of the corvette sacrifices itself to defend your vessel to the edge of the attack range. Okay, so we get the value of the combat without actually having to engage in the combat. I mean, I would have killed him. Have you seen my ship? Little black hole in your cargo bay never hurt anybody. Can't wait to shoot this thing. Talk! Okay. Heavy flare missile. Rift bomb. Incendiary missile. Okay. Missile bay. Thrice cursed reliquary. Frequently gain a dark matter prism in addition to normal rewards after defeating an enemy. What the hell is a dark matter prism? It's that thing. It's the free teleport. Friendly crew fire a missile at the enemy ship upon activating a consumable? +1 DPS to all machine priests. Okay, give me the missile bay, first of all. We're gonna see how this thing freaking works. I also have a free template that it came with. Okay. The thrice cursed reliquary. I mean, I don't really need the free teleports. I think we're okay there. but 'cause these guys can't even hold equipment slots. That's the problem. So if I give them one, who cares? Yeah, we'll just leave in that case. Okay, so I understand. So it gives you the ability to actually have multiple different types of missiles that you can select depending on the occasion. I kind of like that idea. It only takes 1 power. Upgrading it makes it charge faster. We can load Rift Bomb. Creates a subspace breach, does 1 hull damage. I mean, we have to figure out what that does. And then we also have Saber Missile. Here's the deal. Shop, bombs, you get sold. Okay. Wait, what did I click on? Oh, it was my own crew. I was like, can I buy crew? No, this is the only screen that you have here. All right, I mean, we'll fire it. We'll see what it does later. AKA not now. I'm not gonna shoot at my own ship. Your crew randomly shooting a bazooka after repairing something sounds pretty hilarious. Especially when you consider that, no, get on the console. Especially when you consider that the, it's not when they repair something, it's when you use an item. It's interesting. I don't have that many items. Bloat mite! Not a bloat mite. Blow you, buddy. Okay, don't spawn gas aboard my ship, though. It's a hungerer. I love that guy. And then there's like bones aboard the enemy ship. They have Storm Cannon 2, which is a dangerous weapon. Well, gotta wait for my weapons to charge. What is... Oh, that's average oxygen aboard the entire ship right there. Let's see what this bomb does. Creates a subspace breach. Fire here. There it goes. Subspace breach. What is a... What would you think a subspace breach would do? What? There's a fleshling in that room? That's what the sub... He's my fleshling. Blink, innate, teleport to a random room, fleshling, Amdusius. Okay, the subspace breach occasionally spawns demons that are friendly. How weird. How interesting. Would not have put that on my bingo card. Is it supposed to suffocate them now? No, I get it. It just opens up a hole. You detect a civilian vessel being pursued by an Imperial Crusade ship. What? So I have a question for anyone out there. What are the white dots on the screen? Are they stars? You might have to like zoom in to see them, because there's dots in front of the sun. I don't know why I can see stars through the star. Civilian ship being pursued by an Imperial Crusade ship. Assist the civilian vessel? Maybe they're just out of control. Oh, no, I don't want to fight. Oh, whatever. I'll fight them. I don't want to unfight Imperials, but I'll do it because, you know, we're here now. Imperial Space Marshal! Space Marshal Blix. All right. Get aboard. Man, your crew are, like, real strong. All right, sorry guys. I didn't actually mean to kill you, friends. I gotta use the Hull Reaper beam. Also, we should probably use like missiles at some point. Although the Rift Bomb is a lot of fun, I gotta admit. I also need Flare Cannon. So let's upgrade the weapons one more time. Now we can use this. I haven't used the Graviton Field at all, as you know. I should, but it's not necessary, it seems. No, leave the Death Cultists to their fate. Okay, well, there should be an option to choose sides. That's one thing that I had a problem with in FTL a little bit, is that sometimes I want to help the Rockmen, I want to help the Mantises. Especially if I am an Imperial, let me attack the Death Cultist ship. If it pisses off the other Imperials, well, F them. Oh my god, they love sending dudes aboard your ship, don't they? Let's deploy the Graviton Field. Oh, it slows all crew on the enemy ship. It doesn't slow my crew, or sorry, it doesn't slow only the enemy crew. It's way less interesting then. This guy is just real slow now. Anomalous surge detected. That's scary. Wait for our weapons. And then Q. I keep pressing 1. What a dumbass. And then weapon. There's a subspace breach in this room now. And our crew are stunned. Is that a subspace breach? It kind of looks subspacey. I want to get in there and repair, but I guess we don't have to. Q. Intruders detect. Oh, right. Ghoul Magus! Poison heals self, unstable, moves slow, repair speed low. Summon 2 ghouls in the target room. You asshole. We get scrap metal. The maelstrom subsides, so we can get in there and actually get some repairing done, probably. I don't know if it was a subspace breach, but it was breachy. All doors, power up the O2. I should have seen if I could actually repair that with power in the O2 system. That would have been smart. Also, I can't help but notice that a lot of the backgrounds look very samey in Void War here. Like, there's not a lot of variance. It's just gray schmear or green schmear. I'd like a lot more color. Like, this is we're exploring the freaking universe. Show me some cool pictures. Toxic miasma. Investigate it. A rotted fish-like monstrosity roughly the size of a small spacecraft appears to be collecting nearby corpses and attaching them to the mass. The corpse creature suddenly notices you. It sprays gouts of pestilent energy at your ship. Intruders detected. Okay, it's just dogs. I guess we're fighting dogs now. We don't need to go to the merchant, I think. Space is very boring unless you're looking at the right energy spectrum, says Arcatraz. Except, because we are jumping from beacon to beacon, theoretically these stargates that we are jumping to are positioned at interesting phenomenon or points of interest, planets, asteroid fields, space stations, whatever. You know, it's not just completely random. You stay there. Guess we dealing with evil dogs now. Bunch of evil dogs everywhere. Anomalous surge detected. Stop with the anomalous surge detected. Let's spend a rift bomb into their shield room. And then Q, W, E, R. So let's repair that immediately, I guess. There you go. Oh, I have a friend. I have a ghoul magus. Wait, use his ability. Demonic Psyker, Burden, Innate, causes a cast projectile that slows all hostile crew in the area. Oh, he doesn't have the ability that summons 2 extra ghouls? He's a very melty man. My crew are not dying, right? He's a very melty man. He's a very melty guy. Welding torch, 50% repair speed. Nah, just give me the extra dude. Extra dudes are extra people manning stations. Asteroid field detected. No. That low health sound. Burp, burp. I don't remember what it was. Fleshling and tendril. Burp, burp, burp. Get out of the room. You go into the room. You guys go over here. And everyone go back to your rooms. Is there gonna be another rift? Oh, there is cargo. Let's go get that cargo. Everyone go back to your rooms except for my commander who goes here. No, you guys leave, commander goes there. Commander loads, gets sent out. You better pick up the item. And sure, let's bomb their shield room again. And then I want to try something. Max life support, open all interior doors. Close, open. Nah, the oxygen still flows out too fast. Electro Maul. Plus 3 DPS against targets with over 100 max HP. Stuns nearby enemies for 5 seconds on a kill. It seems okay. You killed him, so you can come back. Close all doors, because that's not working. And we'll keep it set to level 2, and they are going to hurt. Q, W, E, R. My crew members are hurting a lot because they are doing a lot of repair work now. Honestly, the breaches have hurt my crew more than the enemies lately. Definitely not a power ball, no siree. No siree, Bob. You guys can hold tools, so sure, you can have another repair tool. Tia. And Electro Maul. I mean, I really like DPS in medium rooms. That's very easy for us to do. And I like attacks damage all enemies. That's very easy to do. Let's warp. Transport vessel. A death cult transporting valuables. Ghoul. Death cultist. And just many ghouls. I don't know why I love that so much. Just a bunch of ghouls. And let's slow down all enemies. Board them in their weapons room, because that'll hurt their crew. And board them in their piloting room. Their crew is very slow, which is, I guess, good for us because it means we can get free pot shots in on them when they walk into a room. You know, no reason not to do that. Gorgothian frigate. They got murdered. Okay, so we should be using the graviton field generator more often. Let's upgrade a little bit. There you go. I got my crew, right? Yeah, okay. Many ghouls. Yeah, I don't like the background art. It looks programmer arty. It doesn't look as like shaded as I would like to see from a planet. It's just a big red circle. Fury Stars, Death Cult, Exclusion Zone. I mean, yes, I'm going to the Skull Planet. Anything interesting? Not at all. All right. Scan for suspicious activity. An elaborate ruse filled with husks. All right, so we'll do the same thing. Load, launch, smack 'em. Why are there 2 breach points here? Put them here. Oh, that's the number of times you can breach their ship, isn't it? I understand. Why are my weapons fully charged? I don't know why. I like it, I don't know why. Well, I know why I like it, I just don't know why it's happening. Let us, Oh, this starts charged. How interesting. Deploy the graviton field generator and then board their ship and kill their captain. I do love landing and immediately killing a crew member. Yeah, having slow enemy crew really helps a lot. Our shields went down. That's the next upgrade then. Storm Cannon 3. 3 power, 6 shots. Oof. Game knows what I like. Many bullets. That's what I like. Hello, friends. A skeleton? Kill the skeleton. Must kill Skelly. Deployed. Hold on, what's going on? Greater Demon Heart. Summons demons. I don't know where he deployed to. He deployed somewhere. Okay. Spooky, scary skeletons. And also a deployed demon. He's going somewhere. Let us send our crew over to get the item. There's a hound in there. Look, it doesn't matter. We can just go kill him. Launch here. Great. Retrieve the contents. I think for a minute that it's about to break. Luckily, it doesn't break. Anomalous surge detected. God, I hate those things. Fire you. I don't even need to fire you. Just launch. How good at repairing are you? Decent? How good at repairing are you? Decent? Let's see. Let's see how good at repairing these husks are. They don't take a lot of damage. My commander takes way more damage. Maybe the damage taken from suffocation is dependent on the percentage of your health? Maybe that's what's going on there? That would explain it. What is this thing? What is the beam? What is beam cannon? Creature Factor, Storm Cannon, Thunder Cannon. There's an ability of the ship that I've never seen before. It looks like it fired a beam at me. It did 1 damage. It did 2 damage. That's the most damage I've taken yet. Congratulations, you took out one of my weapons temporarily. You have done more than anyone else. High HP is vulnerable to suffocation. Yeah, that must be it. Machine pistol. Attacks slightly damage nearby enemies, or health. Let's take the health. We don't have one of those types of equipments yet. We'll definitely put it on my commander, because he's important. And storm cannon. We don't need it now. It's more of a late weapon, I think. Everyone good? Return to rooms? Good. Save rooms as well. Yeah, just a big beam. Nothing. A large nearby rift storm dissipates to reveal a derelict orbital colony floating through space. It's been transported here from its original orbit. We get siege armor. Plus 20 health, immunity to suffocation, minus move speed. I mean, if anyone needs minus move speed, it's my champion. He can literally teleport. Termi armor. An ancient colony orbiting a barren planet. You discover the orbital colony is somehow still teeming with colonists. It's unclear how they survived, but the overpowering stench of rotting flesh accompanying them is not encouraging. Make contact with them. They usher you deeper into the colony before you're suddenly struck from behind. It appears you've been lured into a trap. You hear a great howling that seems to echo throughout the entire colony as its inhabitants surge towards you. Teleport away! Like, you literally have two things that teleport. Injured? How? You literally have teleporting powers! You've got two things that teleport you. Fiend! 65 HP. Whew. Ability, temporarily spawn a fleshling. They are gonna be a bit more rough than anything else. Okay, we're gonna do some things. We're gonna slow down enemies, because we got the thing, let's use it. We're going to send our commander over and get the loot, which we can't do immediately. Well, we can do it, we just gotta walk him over there. Let's do that. He's also immune to suffocation damage, which is really good for a ship like this. They also have grenade launchers, bombardment, engines, terror amplifier, stuns crew. They got a lot of stuff going on this ship. Their weapons are pretty poor though, minus the bombardment ability. So he's so slow. Oh, he's so slow because of the ability that's making everything slow, of course. You know what, stay out of that room. What did I put in there? Sensors? Don't take out my sensors, you assholes. Put this here. Put it here. And then we'll do this. It's a lot of damage, but it's not gonna kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's not even gonna come close. We do have another breach aboard our ship, and we took 1 more damage. Gotta be a little bit careful here. Let's min-max our crew if we can. We can do that slightly. All right, their weapons are pretty much offline. Let's go get that loot. Their crew is dead. Retrieve the contents of the storage vault. We'll have him teleport back to the ship. He can do the repairing because he's immune to suffocation damage. Beautiful. There's a bloat mite in here, you assholes. Stop making mites. I also have a bloat mite aboard their ship, though, so all's equal in love and war, I guess. Okay. All right. Health's looking a little bit low. We need to take time off, get people healed up. Turn stations. 308. We do have 387 scrap, so you know what? You know what? Let's. Oh, we've already reached maximum reactor. Let's upgrade the terror beam. And get level 3 of things, because why not? I would like to use this terror beam and get some health back, because we are 5 HP down. Can't wait to see a blessing of Nurgle. Oh look, it's the same ship that we fight every time, Pinky. Get out of the room, get in the room, get in this room. We have 3 shields. What is that sound? Deployed. Who did you deploy? They have energy beam, charge beam. They do have a siege bombardment. Yeah, health's looking low. Don't worry about the poison cloud. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. I'm assuming the poison cloud will go away soon. Just keep repairing. Are you repairing the poison cloud? What's going on there? We also need to send in our dude. I know, like, just don't be. I think he's gonna die because he's poisoned. The poison lasts for a long time, weirdly. Yep, he just was poisoned to death. We get a combat shield. Pause. Oh wait, he's dead, but he's not dead? Maybe we can repair him because he's a husk. Maybe that's how that works. You're fighting an enemy aboard the ship. Don't do that, just come back. You ionize my weapon. I should probably shoot you. Much better. You do have your weapons online, unfortunately. Also, I'm not using my Reaper beam, which we should do. You know what? Take out their shields. It missed. Great. Fire? Like so. No. We want to hit as many rooms as possible. It is very slowly healing me as well. I didn't kill my pilot, did I? No, he's alive. Okay, now. I do have another item, a tool. Reduces enemy DPS by 1. Okay. Maybe I can't bring him back to life. Or maybe he'll, because it says he'll repair on warp. Maybe he will come back to life. Command throne is unmanned. I love that it's called the command throne. What a great name. No, he's dead. He's definitely dead. All right, we got a skeleton though, so that's okay. Close all doors. It's him, he came back to life. All right, so this is, hold on. This is your normal rooms, save rooms. You teleport your ass over there, kill the skeleton. Skeleton. All right. No loot this time around, just a beam, which we should probably take out. Your crew will kill a ship, you can just reaper hull it at your leisure. That's a good point. We don't really need the health, though. Sure. Wait a second. W-E-R. W-E-R. You know what? I don't know whatever that beam thing was doing, but I don't like it. Let's also go to the missiles. The Saber missiles. I'm gonna see these bad boys in action. Oh, you know what? I'm just noticing something. It tells you the direction that or that your weapon fire will go from. Ah, that's why. So if I mouse over their ship, it's coming in from the bottom left quadrant right now. So I can tell you exactly where the shots are coming in. How interesting. $72 scrap metal. We should probably upgrade, but isn't there a shop, like, literally next? Also, we need to heal. Repair 10 hull points, construct a machine slave. Yeah. I really thought we would have another shop, but it's just you get something for free. That's okay. Distress signal in a storm, we get material. Okay, with no shops coming up. Upgrade shields. Upgrade missile. Upgrade engines. Upgrade weapons. Not enough. Upgrade weapons. And then, let's check out. We're gonna be using the storm cannon. We should. Because we're already waiting 16 seconds. If we wait 22, we get way more shots. We get an additional 2 shots. It's pretty good. It's not necessary yet. Johnny Void War in copyright infringement says username. They don't have a lot of weapons. Excellent. Although they're firing immediately, I guess their weapons are already charged or something. Let's power up our shields a little bit more. You stun my crew members? Oh, that's, you use one of your abilities, I understand. Sorry, something was aboard my ship and I just noticed. Take out the shields. There's another thing aboard my ship, unknowingly. Close all doors. Everyone go back to your rooms in a minute. There's more people aboard my ship. Stop breaking stuff. We're just getting stunned a lot right now, that's basically it. Whoa! Greater Demon Heart is firing the enemies at me. I understand what it does now. I'm looking. Here it comes. I hope it can miss. No, it did not miss. It's here. It's coming! Let's take it off. Take it offline. You fired a lot of people at me. Unstable. Moves very slow, expires between jumps. Let's fire our Ripper Beam and murder people. Siege Claw, Burden. Cast a projectile that slows hostiles. It's a psychic ability. I don't have psychic slots. I have tool slots. Siege Claw breaks doors very quickly and does +1 DPS in small rooms. I would put that on my champion, but I already like what he has. I don't have a psychic unit, but maybe I will in the future. Breaking doors doesn't really seem that important. I guess we'll just take Burden, and then we'll just hold it forever and never use it, ever. The babies are stabbing your missiles! Yeah, I wish they wouldn't. Imperial warship locked in combat with an unknown enemy. Yeah, yes, we're going to help the Imperials. Visibility is poor. I have maximum sensors. Really? You're not gonna let me, I have maximum sensors? You're not gonna let me get a blue event option there? All right, well, screw me, I guess. Screw me for wanting to help. That's all I want. I just want to help. Attack the cultists. Yes. Ariok. Yeah, Airy this. Honestly, my Blood Witch. Honestly, my champion could probably like take care of literally everything, but we'll do it ourselves, because why not? We're the good guys after all. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I love that it just like immediately kills enemies as soon as they land. Really hard to get enough power aboard this ship of mine. Recalled, attack another. Ooh, they have massive sensors, huh? Sorry, where are my crew? There they are. I was gonna say. Load crew. Oh, but my missiles are armed. Okay. Command throne, live support, shields, engines, weapons, sensors, door control. What does deploy mean? They don't have a... I guess their weapons were already deployed as well, so we're gonna shoot them first. There we go. Just kind of mess them up a little bit. Then we will launch. Probably don't want to launch in there. We'll launch in here. And you can teleport into here and take out that Blood Witch. Whatever her name is. More stuff. Combat is just like super easy. Your units are so overpowered because they have to be if you can't heal between every combat. Necro Lurch. And if you don't have access to a medbay. A techno-cult pilot contacts you for help, lamenting his corruption of his starship's machine core by an infernal sentience. His starship appears to be undergoing a radical transformation, and you soon witness the pilot consumed by rapidly mutating structures around him. Ugh. Necro Lurch. Enemy DPS cannot exceed 3, moves very slowly. Intruders detected, Fleshling and Tendril. Creepy. Let's load crew and launch here and slow down enemies even more. And we get the scrap metal and he can come back. Go back to your rooms and we're good. So he has a big bomb. No, he's got missiles, which we should take out. There we go. We did some things. Oh, you know what? Flare cannon we should replace. We should replace it with this big storm cannon because it doesn't do any damage. We should be using that first as a way of taking out enemy shields and then following it up with an actual shot. Dude, go ahead, come in. You're not gonna like what you see in this room. So yeah, we actually took damage. We took damage. Getting so much materials though. High temperatures detected. And ordnance. Let's go ordnance. Talk, trade. Number of shots 1 creates fires. Heavy flare missile. It does 2 damage, high chance of a breach. Annihilator bomb, 4 hull damage. 2 times damage to systemless rooms. And siege bombard, shield charger, terror amplifier, more guns. Energy lance. This is actually a multiverse item. Starts fights pre-charged. Charges per jump 4, number of shots 1. Wait. Energy lance. Number of shots 1. Starts fights pre-charged. Charges per jump 4. Energy lance. What? I don't understand what this weapon does. It only shoots 1 shot? What's the point? Charges per jump 4, number of shots 1, charge time 12 seconds. I have no idea. Hull Ripper, 3 power, 3 shots, flare beam, 21 second charge time, big beam length, 3 power. Nah. I think we'll just heal and then probably just like buzz off. No. We're gonna swap out some weapons. We do not need ignore shield. Oh, ignore shields. Number of shots, charge. What is charges per jump? 4. But I gotcha. Okay. It does ignore shields, and it does 1 damage. You can shoot it 4 times per jump. I think that's what it means. Every 12 seconds you can fire it. You can fire it 4 times per jump. It does 1 damage. Who cares? It's a multiverse weapon. It's a multiverse weapon, but the charges per jump 4 doesn't make any sense unless you can only fire it 4 times per battle. The first time is free charge, which doesn't really make a lot of difference. What I will do is equip this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. I guess we can keep this as just a thing that we shoot to kind of cut down enemy shields a little bit more. It's gotta be you there, you there, you there, you there. Sure. Sell this. Move on. Electro Mall Burden. I guess I could sell that stuff if I cared. I want to spend more scrap. I have so much money that I'm not doing anything with. There's literally nothing to spend it on. Two power. We also just have a lot of I like that the text moves as I upgrade the system. So it looks like it's different text. It's the same thing, it's just moving around a little bit. Oh, that's funny. All right, what do we got? Right, more combat. A fiend. and also demon core. Upon re-entering real space, real freaking loser space, more like it. Load crew, launch them in, give me the items. You know what? Just teleport in there. You couldn't teleport into the room because you were walking into the same room you were trying to teleport into. Screw you, buddy. Get in the room. Hull integrity patch. Instantly restore 5 HP. Sure. Just repair this. But you know what? My weapon is not even close to being charged. It is now. Boom, 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 boom. All right, go back to your rooms. I gotta wait for this thing to get charged because it is a long weapon. You know what? We don't have to. Not right now. Is that a skull? No, it's a fleshling. Where'd he go? Oh, he teleported aboard my ship. I could do that too. Should I just fire a lot of shots? I'm not handling the, like, weapon order here very well, but I just want to make sure they don't bring people aboard my ship. It's very annoying. Grav spear. Or scrap. I will take the scrap metal. It's a long run, but that's to be expected. Scan. 158. Holy hell, that is too much. That is too much scrap metal. This is not the end, it's only the beginning of their gaze. This is probably the end of the demo. Beyond the tear, a cold, unyielding darkness churns alive with whispers that no mortal should ever hear. Okay, so that's the end of the demo. It doesn't show the people who died, unfortunately. There's also a big, like, orange bar on the right side of the screen. Resonance is probably the easy mode. Used for unlocking ships and commanders. Yeah. End, merged with eternity, +0. Main menu. New game. So there are different loadouts or different ships, maybe? Oh no, resonance is the meta currency for unlocks. How interesting. Unavailable in demo. So I see, there's one new ship, 2 new ships, and there's different layouts for the different ships. There's even an A, B, and C type layout for the ships. God damn it. I like this. It's like, no, you can't access it. Okay. Now for the conversation. Void War. Just go play FTL. Now for the real conversation. And it really just boils down to a question of where do you draw the line between inspiration and creative bankruptcy of making a game that is just a copy of another game. Oh, it's not FTL. Well, okay, it's not. I think that, you know, story-wise, of course, it's trying to go more in the 40K inspiration and ripping off 40K. But it just seems like there's just no creativity to the project at all. It's just FTL. It plays exactly the same as FTL. I want to talk about another game that I did a Let's Look at a long time ago, but a while back. Trigon, A Space Story. That plays a lot like FTL, except it's actually a 3D game. It's 3D rendered and animated. You have like, you're looking at your ship from the side view perspective. You can see like explosion effects happening on the ship in reality. There's like holes in the ship as you fire your shots. They've changed how like weapon charge and shielding works. You don't have 4 points of shield, you have like 50 points of shield. But the shield recharge rate is way lower, so you can actually like war of attrition your way through enemy shields. There's like a food mechanic, so you have to worry about feeding your crew as you progress through the world, and you're not just going sector to sector. There's actually like a persistent world that you're traveling around, or like a persistent universe that you're traveling around, persistent galaxy. The problem with Void War is that it doesn't do anything unique. It is just a ripoff of FTL. When you look at screenshots of this game, when you look at gameplay footage of this game, you think to yourself, oh, is this a mod? No, it's not a mod. And I doubt it's using any of the code from FTL, as some people may have suggested, because that is most definitely illegal. I'm sure that Subset Games has looked at this game and, made sure that it's on the up and up in that respect. For people who say that, oh, you can't copyright gameplay. Well, that's true. You can't copyright gameplay. That's why a game like Trigon exists. You still have rooms in that game that have various effects, piloting weapon shields. You can target those rooms to damage those rooms. Like, that's gameplay that you can't copyright. But there is something to be said for, you can copyright art. You can copyright the specific UI that's been designed in FTL. You can copyright some aspects of video games. And at a certain point, I think it could be argued in a court of law that this game is too similar to FTL as to possibly confuse consumers to believe that it is that game, or a similar game, or a game made by Subset Games. Beyond that factor, this game definitely takes inspiration from FTL, but it leaves a bad taste in my mouth of just how much of a copycat game it is. I'm reminded of another story, which is Prison Architect and RimWorld. Which game came first? Prison Architect release date, RimWorld release date. Prison Architect was released in March of 2013, and RimWorld was November of 2013. I guess they're very close to one another, so I'm not going to be able to actually tell you which one was first. But the artist, I believe, maybe it wasn't the artist, maybe it was just the art style of one of those games was used in the other one, and it was something that was given the go-ahead by the other one. If it was Prison Architect first, then the developers of Prison Architect gave the go-ahead to RimWorld saying, yeah, go ahead, use our art style. Or maybe it was the opposite order. I can't quite remember. But, that was a direct developer go-ahead of, yeah, if you want to make a game that uses the art style that we've created, go ahead. It may have been the same artist, I don't remember. Connie says, I think it was the RimWorld devs who liked the style and wanted to save time. In that case, then I believe, if I remember the story correctly, the Prison Architect developers said, go ahead, use our art style. We're fine with that. And that's one thing. This is another. It's not a matter of it being a, more of the same, more FTL. It's not a matter of it being a new take on FTL, because it really isn't. The gameplay is exactly the same. At a certain point, I wasn't even reading those, you know, combat entries, because it just doesn't matter, because I've played this game before. Be a good mod, says Connie. The problem is that Void War also does things worse than FTL does them. Like the color scheme being such a flat and dull metal color on our ships or the enemy ships. The background just being worse, like these planets look awful. They're MS Paint planets in developer art style. Like, the game is... Maybe I would feel differently about it if Void War was better than FTL. If it offered like a unique art style that was a little bit more impressive, or changes to the gameplay that really kind of cranked it up to a new level and let you experience more tactical options. There's a couple of changes, but changes do not necessarily make it more interesting. That I can place rooms in designated places on my ship, that I can buy a missile bay and put it wherever I want, doesn't change how the game plays. It's a cool little bit of feature, but that's it. That I don't have a med bay and then I have to keep healing my units passively. That's just the clone bay / having just to rely on not having a med bay the entire time. Like, that's whatever. I think that having equipment for crew is interesting. That might be the most interesting part about this, because you don't have crew skills, you have crew equipment. Tactically speaking, it makes the crew substantially overpowered because you have good equipment, better equipment than the enemies. The enemies they seem to be exceptionally weak compared to you, but they have to be because you don't have access to the med bay. You have no alternative forms of healing. The worst ship in FTL is like that slug cruiser where you start with the healing missiles. But even then, you have healing missiles that heal your crew to full, so you can have your crew be equal to or worse than the enemies. You don't want to go up against mantis ships when you're piloting the slug ship. No, no, no. So yeah, Void War, I finally got around to playing it. I finally got around to playing the demo. I made Connie happy, I'm sure. This is just a demo, but you know, if we assume that most of what's going to be added to this game is more content, that still doesn't solve the underlying problem with the game, which is that if you just want to play this, just go play FTL. Or play Multiverse. If you want FTL that's not FTL, play Multiverse. It's a mod that adds a whole bunch of new content. It's way more like complete and competent, I think, than Void War, and you're not gonna be left feeling bad about playing it because it's not trying to create a new product and ignore FTL. It's just a mod, it's a free mod. Void War, man. Honestly, I'm just disappointed. Disappointed in you. Hold on a second. Void War. Tundra is the developer. Did they make anything else? Nope, just Void War. Anyways, yeah, there you go. It's Void War. It's 40K. It's FTL. It's 40K plus FTL mixed together.